Breathe in, take a deep breath, and expand. Allow your tummy to expand. And as you breathe out, allow your tummy to contract. Breathe and breathe out. Continue to experience that. Now, when you're doing this breathing, another thing that you can observe or you may sense is that you feel a little light on your head. This is a clear sign that your oxygen levels are increasing in your body, which you had not experienced for a long time. So you may feel a little lightheaded. If you feel so, relax, and you can, once you feel a little comfortable, you can continue doing this breathing. And another thing that you can also observe tonight, if you are with your partner, observe their breathing while they are sleeping. Naturally, the body goes into a natural way of breathing where the tummy will expand when they're breathing in and it will contract when they're breathing out. Yeah, only when we are conscious that we breathe the wrong way. Do you know why? Because we do not want to show our tummy. Yeah, we want to hide our tummy. However, you can never hide it. If you have a tummy, when you breathe in, it will naturally expand and it should contract when you're breathing out. But if you are trying to hide and you want to, when you're breathing in, you you contract your tummy, but when you're breathing out, it will start to relax and it will come out. It will still show. So instead of doing the wrong way, why not do the right way? Okay, so practice this mindful breathing and help yourself by increasing the oxygen levels in your body. And when you do, you will find that the oxygen starts to improve your health, and it supports your mind, it supports your emotion, because the right amount of oxygen in your body has a cellular interaction, and it stops all kinds of acidic episodes in your body and reduces inflammation in your body as well. We breathe a lot. Yeah, we take about 12 to 15 breaths per minute. And do you know how many breaths we take in a day? We take about 26,600 breath. Yeah, if you are breathing 26,600 breath per day, you are doing about 500 million to 750 million breaths in your lifetime. This is on an average of about an average lifespan of a human being. If someone dies earlier, their breath is cut short by whatever lifetime they had been in there. Yeah, so become mindful of how many breaths you're taking. Okay, I want you to do a simple exercise where we're going to do a 30-second exercise. In this 30-second exercise, you're going to place your finger under your nostril. Place your finger under your nostril, and when I say go, you're going to just breathe normally. Breathe in and breathe out normally. And as you do, I want you to become aware of how many breaths that you have taken in that 30 seconds. Are we ready? Okay. So place your finger under your nostril and just do your normal breathing. In and out is one breath. Ready? Start now. Just observe. Do not control, just observe your breathing. Okay, now, can someone share with me how many breaths that you have taken in the 30 seconds. You can unmute yourself and speak.
I have taken only 6 breaths.
6 breaths, okay. So for a minute, it will be about 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
9 breaths.
Okay, 9. All right. Okay, so 12, about 9 is about 18 breaths in a minute. Okay, good. Just keep in mind how many breaths that you are taking in your normal phase. Okay. After this, we're going to do some exercise where we will see a remarkable change in your breathing pattern. Okay. So take a deep breath. We're going to come back to this exercise in a while. Do you know how stress is registered in your cells? Okay. Now, I want to share with you some information of how stress is registered in your body, in your cells, and I'm going to tell you a stressful story. Okay. And what I would like you to do is to observe your breathing. What happens when you hear this story? Okay, we are already in a very stressful period of our life. How? Because we are experiencing COVID. It has disrupted a lot of people, a lot of stress, and because of all this stress, we are trying to empower ourselves and see the positive side of life and all this. But despite all that, it is still very challenging. Okay, so I want you to connect to the current moment that you are living now with all the stress that you may be experiencing. As you do, what I like you to do is to become aware of the numbers of infections that are increasing in our society now. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story that is not true, and let's observe what is happening to your breath. Okay, now recently, there has been quite a bit of increase in the COVID infections, and they found that some viruses start to spread rapidly, and there's an increase in the number of clusters, and there are local clusters, and quite a lot of people are getting infections, and they think that it is a muted virus, and this virus is spreading very rapidly. And because it is spreading so rapidly, um, they're contemplating what they should do. There are no proper clear solutions that are available, and there's a projection that more people can be infected, and many will die, or many could be affected by these infections, and it could spread to anyone at any age, and anyone who may be infected, or they're suspected to be infected. Then what's going to happen is that they're going to quarantine them. Instead of 14 days, they're going to quarantine them for 21 days. Oh my God. Now, when you were hearing this story, which is not true, when I was sharing it with you, what were you experiencing? What was happening to your breath? How many of you felt that you stopped breathing and you were hearing it? Suddenly, you were holding your breath and you felt, oh my God, and all this information was going in. Okay. Now, what usually happens when you hear a stressful information is your breath stops. You tend to hold your breath, and then you receive all those information. And then, after hearing all those information, you breathe hard. And then you breathe in, and then you breathing out hard as well. Now, when you're doing that, do you know what you're doing to yourself? You are actually taking all those information through your breath, registering it at the cellular level when you're not breathing because you pause your breath. Yeah, that gets registered. Now there is a chemical interaction that is happening in your body now. Those information that you have received has gone into your body. There is a chemical interaction, and this chemical interaction is going to make you sick. It's going to create all kinds of havoc in your body. It's going to affect your nervous system. It's going to cause a lot of stress, and it's going to increase the suffering. Okay. Now, what do we do about it? Is there something that can be done? Now, they have observed in scientific studies on human physiology and expression. Um, they have observed this phenomena. Every time there is bad news, you tend to breathe in very hard, pause your breathing, and allow that information to go through as long as it takes, and then you're breathing out. Okay. Now, when you have an happy information, you also do the same thing to yourself. Like somebody gives you a present during your birthday, and it is a surprise, and he said, "Oh my God!" And then you hold your breath, and then you receive all the presents, and wow, I'm enjoying this present now. It is so wonderful, and it's so nice. And you give that person a hug, you put it away, and you breathe out. Yeah. So either way, good news and bad news, you are holding your breath, receiving that information, allowing it go to your cells, and that cellular memory captures all those information. Is like a camera, right? It picks up all those information. It creates a chemical reaction and it reacts. Now, how many of you receive good news all the time? Yeah, many of you receive bad news most of the time. Okay, many of you receive bad news most of the time. So we remember bad news more than good news. We recall bad news more than good news. Okay. Like sometimes you go and see someone significant, and this person asks you, what are all the wonderful things that happen in your life? You tend to move your eye upward, left or right, and you try to recall, hmm, what is the good thing that I've experienced in my life? But if the same person were to ask you, tell me, are you going through a lot of stress? What are the bad things that happen in life? You will come out with all the things that has happened to you automatically. This is human nature. Okay, we tend to remember bad news more than good news. How sad! Yeah, this is really really sad. So what can we do about it? Can we change this? Can we undo this? Yes, we can. So I'm going to share with you a technique of what we can do to improve and change this stress that we are naturally registering at the cellular level within us. Okay. For that, you need to understand about a little bit about your mind. Your conscious mind processes only about 2000 bits of information per second. Conscious mind is something that is on the surface. Yeah. And then there's a deeper part to it. The mind is divided into three parts: conscious, subconscious, unconscious. Conscious mind, it is constantly reacting to whatever stimulus that happening around us. But the subconscious mind is processing all those information and it keeps it registered deep within yourself. Unconscious mind is the mind that keeps all the various activities on an autopilot. What is one of the function of an unconscious mind? Your breathing. Okay, you do not need to think about breathing. You can do pranayama exercises or breathing exercises, but you cannot keep on doing these exercises for the rest of the day. Even while you're sleeping, you can't do these exercises. But when you're sleeping, this process is unconsciously controlled. So it is on an autopilot. Now, most of your information is now registered in your subconscious mind. And this subconscious mind is your operating system, like the one that you have in your computer. Okay. Now, if you have Windows 7 all those programs that you have on that supposed to run on Windows 10, can they run on Windows 7? No way, they cannot run because it is not compatible. So what do we do with the computer? We throw it away or we upgrade the computer, right? We try to download all the patches, and in the process the space get increased, and you don't have enough space. So we replace the computer, and then we get a new one, and we're happily operating with it. But do you know, can you do that to your body? Can you do that to your mind? You cannot. And you know something? Your subconscious mind is processing about 400 billion bits of information per second. That is a phenomenal amount of information that is being processed. Why? Because it is in your subconscious mind. It is unseen, it's deep within you. So it is a program that you have within yourself that is manifesting out in your mind. Okay? So this program that is manifesting out in your mind, if it is not managed, if it is out of control, what might happen is you will start to self-sabotage yourself because of the program that you have deep within yourself. And it has got all to do with your breath. Okay. So what actually also happens? It becomes a misaligned mind, which is doomed for failure. Okay. Your conscious mind is the master, the unconscious brain of yourself, your unconscious brain is actually the servant. I give you a simple scenario. Okay. Now you have an helper at home, and today is being Father's Day. You want to create a fantastic dish for your father. So you have all the plans, you have gone shopping, and you brought all the groceries and wonderful food to be prepared, and you have just instructed your helper to prepare laksa or biryani. Okay, a very special Hyderabadi biryani for your father. Okay, so she's busy working at the kitchen, da da da, all the noise and everything. And then comes lunchtime, your helper brings a bowl of porridge. Okay, now you are shocked. Said, hey, I asked for Hyderabadi biryani, and why are you bringing porridge? And your helper says, well, your father is unwell. He's not happy. He's not healthy. And he's very grouchy. So I think it's better for him to have porridge instead of biryani. Now, how would you feel? You will feel upset. Okay. Now you have to salvage the situation. Now you go into the kitchen with your helper and say, let's stop all this nonsense and let's do something now. And you start to prepare the biryani yourself, and she's helping you to stir it and cook it and whatever. So the biryani is done. Now what she does, she pours water into the biryani and mix it into a porridge. And she looks at you and say, I think your father should still have porridge, but he should have biryani porridge. Now what would happen? Would you still be happy? Would you be unhappy? What would actually happen? You would probably go out of control, and you might have a big fight with your helper, and everything goes haywire and the party is spoiled. Now, when your helper is not aligned with you, you'll always end up in a situation like that. This is an exaggerated example that I'm giving you, but exaggerated things are easy to remember. Yeah. So your helper, who is the, the conscious brain that needs to deliver what it has to deliver, is not aligned with you, which is your unconscious brain. You want something, you want to deliver something, but the conscious mind is not helping and is creating all kinds of scenario into yourself. And in the process, whatever you try to do, you end up with wrong stuff. Yeah. So what needs to be done? You need to align yourself. Now, you educate your helper, you teach her how to make the Hyderabadi biryani, and tell her to forget about the porridge. And now, next year, Father's Day comes, and this time you advise her, hey, look, I want Hyderabadi biryani, and this is, we have made 25 times, so you know exactly how to do it, and your biryani is better than the one that is available in the shops. So let's make it now. She goes and she makes the Hyderabadi biryani and brings it, and serves all of you, and you enjoy the meal, and your father is so happy that you have created the best biryani for him and happily eating, you will feel very happy and blissful. Now, what happened now? You, the unconscious brain, is now aligned with your conscious brain, and you are able to work in harmony. And this harmony is established. You always get what you want. Whatever you intend, you aspire to bring and give, you get. Would you like to experience this in your own life? Would you like to experience and you start to manifest all the good things for yourself in your own life? I'm sure you would. So, what do we need to do? Okay, how to stop breath programming? Very simple. Breathe, my dear. Everything will be okay. What you need to do is, if you receive a stressful information, if you receive a happy information, you want to be in a space where you're in a bliss, in a state of bliss, all you have to do is just breathe. Don't stop breathing. Just breathe. So take a deep breath and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Become mindful of your breath. Become mindful, or actually become aware of your breathing. Practice the art of awareness. Observe your breathing. Always observe your breathing, how you're breathing. Okay? And when you're breathing, you will naturally notice that you're not stopping your breath, you're not holding your breath to receive any information, you're just breathing. When you're breathing normally, you hear that information, but the information will not get registered in your cells and create havoc in your body. Okay? Simple solution, just breathe and everything will be okay. So, effective breathing techniques. When you want to become mindful of your breathing, you need to know that you need to learn how to relax. Okay? Singaporeans are known to be in a hurry, buddy. Yeah, we like to hurry for everything. We are impatient. We are so excitable, and we want so many things, and we tend to breathe very hard, and we are always looking for something. There's a word for this in the Chinese. They call it kanchong. Yeah, so we become very kanchong, and we are running around looking for things that we need to do, and we get very worried when we are not able to deliver. We get very worried when we are not able to provide. Yeah, so the key to healthy breathing, the key to to relax is to slow down. Slow down, mute.
Yeah, it's being here.
Okay, slow down everything, and in that process, take it easy, enjoy life, smile at yourself, and breathe. Okay, let's look at breathing. Breath to longevity. Okay, if you look at the chart on your right, you will look at it, you will notice that whales, elephant man, those that live for very a long period, on Earth. Okay, a lifespan. If we look at their lifespan, you can actually see that, like a hamster. Wow, I didn't know that a hamster can live for 10 years. Yeah, I don't know whether okay. Can you mute everyone, please? Okay. If you notice that human beings, who are taking about 6 to 16 breaths per minute, can live up to about 110 years to 45 years. Okay. Elephants who are breathing about 5 to 12 breaths per minute, living up to about 130 years to 65 years, and whales, 3 to 5 breaths, 200 to 130 years on Earth. Hey, that's amazing. Huh? Would you like to live longer? Would you like to improve the quality of your life and and experience many things on Earth? I'm sure everybody wants to live, and if you can, you would want to live forever, right? You won't want to die, and cut short all your experiences. Yeah. So the key to it is breathe less for a longer life. Breathe less for a longer life. Okay. Now, if I breathe less, how am I going to be alive? You may be wondering, right? Can I live? What would happen? Okay. But the key to Vedic life, yogic life, they speak about breath and conserving your breath. Okay. The lesser you breathe, the longer you live. The lesser you breathe, the longer you live. Okay. Now let's observe our breathing again. We're going to do a 1 minute exercise. In this 1 minute, you're going to observe your breathing. So place your finger under your nostril. Just now, you notice for half a minute the number of breath that you have taken. But now, you're going to place your finger under your nostril. You're going to observe it for a minute. Breathe in and out. Your normal breathing. Just place your finger under your nostril and just feel the air in and out. That's one breath. Okay, ready? Start now. Just observe your breathing. Breathe, normal breathing in and out. Okay. Now, how many breaths were you taking? Can someone unmute and tell and share?
4.
Okay.
I took 16 and a half.
16 and a half. Okay. Right.
About 17 to 18.
17 to 18. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Exciting. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Some of you have, like Prema has indicated that she's breathing about 18, 15, 4 breath. Some of them are 3.5. Yeah. So good. Now, you all are now mindful of your breathing now. Now, would you like to learn the art of conserving your breath and improving your longevity? Would you like to try? Yes, let's go. Okay. Here is a simple exercise that you're going to do. Okay. In this exercise, you're going to observe the Kechri Mudra. What is a Kechri Mudra? Okay. This is placing your tongue on your palate, touching your palate. Okay. Now, while touching your palate, what you're going to do is you're going to hum. Okay. You can hum your favorite music. Okay. Or you just go, okay. So take in a deep breath and you're going to practice humming. Okay, we're going to do this exercise for a minute and we're going to see what is happening to your breath. Okay, your tongue touching your palate. So if you cannot take it deep you need not swallow your tongue. Yeah, you just tap. You can touch at the tip of your teeth. If you can bend a little further, you can take it in. Okay, so we're going to start now. Just for a minute, we're going to practice this exercise. You're going to see something amazing going to unfold as you breathe. Ready? Start now. Tongue touching your palate and breathe. Your tongue touching your palate and you're going to hum. Now, Ashok has asked about are we making honey bee sound? Let's do the humming first. Okay. After that, I'll come back to the honey bee sound. Similar, quite similar. Take a deep breath and breathe in, breathe out. Hum. Okay. Now, stop the humming, relax, take a deep breath and relax. Okay. Now we're going to count for a minute. Place your finger on your nostril and just observe your normal breathing. Ready, start. Just your normal breathing. Okay. Now, can you tell me how many breaths you were breathing?
Yeah, now is about 11 to 12. It's reduced.
Okay. How many was it before for you?
What, 17, 18?
So you now reduce it. You have naturally reduced it now.
Yeah, reduced to 12, 11, 12.
Okay. Okay. Zaiton, is your breath has increased or reduced?
Increase.
Increase. Some of you may find that it's increasing. Okay. Now we're going to do the same exercise again. Okay. What I would like you to do, your tongue touching your palate again, just focus on your breathing and you're going to do the humming again. Hum. Okay. Let's see what happens. Just put your mind, focus, start. Start your humming now. Hum. Okay. Just be in that state, in that awareness. Allow the sense of relaxation be in you. Now, place your finger under your nostril. Let's observe your breathing now. Relax. Allow your breath to happen naturally. Okay. Now, okay, let's ask Zaitun. Zaitun, what is your count now?
10.
10. Wonderful. Give her a round of applause. Yay. Okay, well done. Anybody else who saw a significant change in your breath? The numbers reduce?
Yes, reduced to 9.5.
Ah, very good. Give her a round of applause as well, Miss Surya. Well done. Okay, now. So I see this young lady here, Liana. Tell me how many breaths that you had experienced.
I got 6.
6. Wonderful. Well done. What it was before?
15.
15. Wow, that is a remarkable improvement that you have made. Okay, wonderful. Well done. Now, what is actually happening is that you have naturally slowed down your rhythm, and you're still about your activity. You're here participating in this session, but you have slowed down naturally. And what you also observe is that your breath has significantly slowed down. Now, if you continue to practice this exercise on a daily basis, okay, spend some time to do humming. Okay, so your tongue touching your palate and just do humming for however long you like. You can do it for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or you want to do it for 20 minutes. If you have the stamina to do, you can practice it. But when you practice it, what would naturally happen is that your breath will naturally slow down. You will conserve the energy, the vital force within yourself. And in that process, naturally, you will start to improve the inner chi, the vital force inside yourself, which will repair and restore and bring to harmony everything in yourself. So, I would like to ask one more friend of mine. Miss Prema, could you tell me what was your breath like? Prema Subramaniam.
Yes, Saravanan.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Initially it was 18, but after this exercise, it reduced to 10.
10. Wonderful. That's a good experience. Okay,
Yes.
well done. And Miss
Definitely.
Teo Suchen, what was your experience like?
Previously was 8, then I think I reduced to 5.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I must share with you something. Miss Teo has been practicing these breathing exercises for a while. Yeah. So she's actually experiencing even better changes now. Okay. Some of them are students in our same group, and we've been practicing this on a regular basis. And our breath has slowed down significantly. Okay. So the lesser you breathe, the longer you live. Now, a little twist to this exercise. Okay. In this twist, what we're going to do is that instead of humming, we're going to observe the silent breath. Okay. So your tongue touching your palate, And then when you breathe out, you just hear the inner sound. So what I like you to do is that now you're going to raise both your fingers. You're going to gently press on the side of your ears. Okay? You're just going to press on the side of your ears and you're going to close your eardrum. Okay? So gently press there on the side. Take a deep breath and slowly breathe out, your tongue touching your palate. You will hear a buzzing sound. Okay? You will hear a buzzing sound. Slowly breathe in and you breathe out. Okay? So we're going to do this exercise for a minute. Okay? Now, this is just for an experience. Okay? You don't really need to put your finger by the side of your ears now. Relax. Okay? Take a deep breath without humming. Take a breathe in and breathe out. Let's do this exercise for a minute now. Ready? When I say start, we will start now. Okay. Now we're going to do another exercise for a minute where we're going to observe our breathing. Place your finger under your nostril now. Breathe in and out normally. Let it happen naturally and start counting now. Good. Just observe. Okay. Now, who's going to share? What's your breath like? Rakshita, would you like to share? You can unmute yourself and speak. Okay, never mind. Biju, what's your breath like?
It is between 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Surya, what's your breath like? Okay, you got to unmute yourself.
9.5.
9.5. What was it before?
Before also quite like the last exercise, it's 9.5.
Okay. Okay, so you're improving. How about Prima?
Mine is
Yes. 10?
10.
Okay, good. Liana, what was your breath?
Mine was 10.
10. Okay. Zaitun?
7 now.
7. Well done. Okay, now she's from 21 she has come down to 7. That is a quantum leap. Okay,
No,
well
21
done.
to 10, then to 7.
Okay, well done. Yeah. So now you can see that is actually a powerful proven exercise where you can actually improve and slow down your breathing. Okay, so what is the benefit of doing this exercise? Okay, first, it helps relaxation of the mind, and when done along with breathing exercises, it helps you with your concentration, spiritual growth, right? The quality of your voice. So your voice projection. If you want to practice singing, you can do this exercise. You will end up with a wonderful voice. You can also open up your voice and throw out your voice when you're doing public speaking. You don't even need a mic. Yeah, it helps to achieve a positive mindset uh, because it's targeting specific meridian points in your body. It's a powerful way to control anger, keeps you satisfied. It helps you with your emotional health. It enhances your meditation. Okay, your intuition power, helps heal your chakras. And if you're into Kundalini exercises, and this is a powerful exercise to do, you can actually experience the nectar or amrita, which is experienced by yogis. This is something that your body can naturally produce. It's like a fluid of life, and you can experience it as well, and also enables two practitioners to stay active. You can be in this doing this exercise, and you can stay active without food and water. Okay, so just one simple exercise that you had just done can bring you so many experiences and empowerment. So we come to the almost the end of our session. Any question and answers? If anyone has got any questions to ask, please ask, and I will stop sharing my screen and let's hear from all of you. Anyone has got any questions to ask?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Do you do this regularly? When is the next one? Actually, I enrolled because one of my friends wanted me to do this for her. She couldn't make it on time. So how do I get the next link?
Okay. I will send then if you can actually look at it my Facebook. The next talk that I'm doing is on self-hypnosis and yoga, where I'm going to speak about yoga nidra and how can you use to enhance yoga nidra exercises to self-empower yourself. So that's happening on Wednesday. And then the other one is on stress management. It's about brain yoga. And this is on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So if you go to my Facebook, Saravanan Naturopath, yeah, you will actually see all the links that are there, and and you can get all those information as well. Yeah.
Thank you. Wonderful. Nice session. Thank
Right.
you.
Okay. So, any comments, any thoughts, any questions? Please ask, and I'll be happy to answer them. And yes.
Shara, I have a question. You were saying about this exercise humming. That
Yes.
one during breathing out time only you are doing the humming, right? Inspiration, you're not doing anything, right?
Okay. So actually, you're not. You can breathe out, and you can do the humming as well, or just hold your breath. And naturally you'll find that you will start to breathe out slowly. Okay, you're breathing out slowly. Yeah, so when you're doing the humming, naturally you're breathing out as well, right? Okay, good question. Anybody else has got any comment? So as everybody felt that you had slowed down your breath significantly, if you have, put your hands up. Yeah, you can also click the hands up in your yeah. Wonderful. Okay, great. Okay, so this is a phenomenal experience that you can all experience and improve by slowing down your breath. Okay, so you're conserving your vital force. Okay, and in Tamil there's a saying, whatever yetana selavu patana. That means your income is 8, but you spend tenfold, so you end up with a lot of deficit. Yeah, and then you're going to end up with a lot of suffering. So to prevent that from happening, you breathe many times. You can breathe in many times, but you can conserve all that breath within yourself, and in the process slow down your breathing and improve and enhance the quality and the energy and vibration of your well-being. Okay, wonderful.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Yes.
Okay. Does this mean that you're actually conserving your energy?
Yes. You're also conserving your energy. You're not expending your energy aggressively, right? Like you can experience it now itself. Let's take rapid breath. Okay, sit where as you're sitting, just do. Okay, try that for a few seconds and see what you feel like. Let's try. Everybody try now. Okay, take a deep breath. Okay, try. Do you find that you are expending your energy rapidly? You're feeling weaker, isn't it? You feel tired. You're tired yourself. Yeah?
Yes.
Now you just take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Now how's that feel?
Much better.
Energizing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So don't expend your breath unnecessarily. Conserve it, conserve your vital force, and help yourself. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay, good. I look forward to see you all again on Wednesday when we have the other exercise, and do come and join us on that day to hear about yoga, self-hypnosis and yoga. And this is going to be a very insightful and very experiential exercise as well. We will be sharing a lot of experiential exercises that you can take home with you, and you can put it into practice anytime. When you put it into practice, you will start to experience phenomenal changes in your life. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you very much. And if all of you could turn on your video, we would like to take a group photo. Can we do that?
Yes.
Yes. Can I know the timing for Wednesday and Thursday?
Okay, give me a moment. I'll quickly check for you. Okay, on Wednesday, which is the 23rd of June, it is from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Self-hypnosis and yoga. I will be sending the link to all of you. And then on 26th of June, that is the talk that we are having on stress management with yoga, which actually is about brain yoga as well. Yeah. So that is from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's a Saturday. So 10 to 11, we are having this talk on stress management with yoga. All right. Good. Thank you for being with us. Have you taken a photo? Okay.
Sir?
Yes.
Have you considered forming a Telegram group? Because sometimes it's not all the time we could come into the Zoom session.
What group is that?
So in the Telegram group, so you can upload the Zoom recording in the Telegram group.
Okay, we can do that. I'm in Telegram as well. So yes, I can create a group. I can call this group the breath work group, so that you can come and join, and I can put you can ask any questions anytime, and I'll be happy to answer them as well.
And perhaps you can also upload the Zoom session on in the same group.
Yes.
Because I think especially Saturday morning, I have classes as well.
Oh, you do, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Saturday is a busy day in my clinic as well.
Yeah.
But somehow that is the time slot I was given. I decided to go ahead and make it happen. Yeah, wonderful. But those who can join us on Saturday, for the stress management with yoga, do join us. Yeah. And I will upload all the videos, and you can always come and have a look at it as well. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank
Right.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Saravan.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Dr. Saravanan.
Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, Devanayal.
Tata.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.